Hi friends, this is Miss Mack from McWhorter Elementary School in the Carrollton Farmers Branch ISD, and I'm here to show you how to make a homemade face mask out of an old t-shirt. So the first thing that I have one of my daughter's old t-shirts. She was so gracious as to let me make sure that it's usable. The first thing that I did is I measured 12 inches. I'm using both sides of the shirt, so it will end up giving me 24 inches. So before I start, let me show you what materials you need. You'll need one shirt made from 100% cotton is preferable, cut into a 24-inch by 6-inch strip, 2 large thin rubber bands, 2 small thin rubber bands, and optional is 1 piece of fabric, flannel preferably, cut into a 10-inch by 6-inch strip. Okay, so let's start with this shirt. This shirt I've already cut up on the 12-inch line. Now I'm going to cut it on the 6-inch. So I'm just making sure that my strip, I'm using my roller cutter, and I'm cutting it. And now what I have is a piece that looks like this. It is 6 inches tall. It is 24 inches long. And I do want to cut this tag out. I do not need this tag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this like this, fold it up so I have 2 sides, and I can fold this in an accordion like this, and I can fold it like this. Okay, now this is a no-sew reusable mask, so what I am using is 2 large rubber bands for the end pieces that will go on my ears, and I'm folding it over. A stapler won't go through here, and for those of you who don't know how to sew, the next option are these small blue rubber bands. You can get these at the store sometimes on fruits and vegetables, and I'm just going to wrap it around the ends to hold it. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to take my red rubber band, oops, like this. I'm going to fold it over. I'm going to hold it and take my blue rubber band and wrap it around nice and tight. I don't want it to come off. And then I can put it on. Well, first I need to open it up. So let's open it up, put it over my mouth and my nose. And this gives me some level of protection when I go to the store or if I have to go to the gas station. Now, the optional flannel piece, let me show you how you could do that. It's the same steps. We just add in a piece of flannel in the middle of these 2 pieces. An old flannel shirt would work really well. And if you don't have flannel, actually any extra piece of fabric would work really well, especially if it's 100% cotton. Now I'm opening this piece up and I'm placing the flannel piece in the middle, leaving a little bit of room on this side and a little bit of room on this side. And I'm closing it back up, and now I'm going to repeat the steps, okay? I'm going to fold it, and I'm going to fold it, and it should kind of look like this. I'm going to take a red, one of my big red rubber bands. I'm going to fold it, kind of pull it tight. I'm going to take one of my blue rubber bands, wrap it around tight so this thing doesn't fall off. I'm going to turn it and do the same thing to the other side. Oops, I got a little bit. There we go. I'm going to put my red rubber band on. I'm going to fold it, pull it tight. Get the blue rubber band. Wrap it around several times. You want it to be nice and tight. Not so tight that it breaks the rubber band, but tight enough to hold on really well. Okay, now I have that. I'm going to pull it open. I can cover my mouth and my nose. And this gives me an extra layer of protection when I am at the grocery store or at the gas station or for an emergency. This one is washable, okay? It is washable, but because we didn't sew the ends, they will fray. It's not gonna last a lot of washes. Please remember that diseases can be held on plastic, so you need to take this apart every time you do it, and you need to wash the rubber bands in soap and water so that you're not carrying diseases on the rubber bands. Thank you.